encroachments. I mean, this is the data sheet. This is the data from the Ministry of Jal Shakti, where the state's encroachment of smaller water bodies. You have, like, all the states, the ponds, the tanks, the lakes, and the total encroachments that are there. If you see, water bodies are fast vanishing, and the culprit is the encroachment. Encroachment by the agencies, government agencies, the private body developers, whoever it is. But these are the statistics, and it is rampant, and it is kind of causing depleting tanks, wells, ponds. Now, as per the statistics of this Jal Shakti, India has more than 24 lakh water bodies. This is as per the first census report on water bodies. A very, very important. I think I really like that, we have started creating that census of all the water bodies, out of which 83% are in use, and approximately 16% they have either dried up or contaminated and not usable. So the first step is, as I told in the previous slide, right, in the heavy rains, the macro system where we need this kind of a wetlands, ponds, lakes. I think if we can kind of this 16%, which is approximately, we are talking about 3 to 4 lakh, water bodies. If we can do some repair, renovate, or restore, that is the first step. That is the low-hanging fruit. We need to restore them. And then, we should use those water bodies to recharge, to save the water. This is the first important step. And also, we need to know, how do we identify the ownership also? So we need to know, who is the ownership? Is it the government? Is it the public sector units or the private? So the ownership of all these water bodies has to be identified. Second, I mean, we need to use the new technology, like the GIS-based technology, where we can do the mapping of the entire circumference of all these lakes, ponds, so that they're either shrink or we don't lose them. So one is the restoration of all these unused water bodies. Second, the geotagging. The geotagging of the GIS-based mapping can be a powerful tool to preserve and check all these water bodies, and also help us to check the pollution levels also. So that is the one important step from which from the city municipalities. And also, here no approval for buildings or construction should be allowed, at these once the geo mapping has been done for these water bodies. So again, it should be followed in spirit also. Otherwise, it will be we again every year the same story repeats. And also, you will be happy to hear, recently it came in the newspaper also, where Kerala has become the first state to approve a water budget. I mean, it's just like our financial budgets, water budget of the state. It gives you the total availability of water at a place. Like, for example, a city like Hyderabad, what is the total water availability and what is its consumption? So then it really helps us to assess where we are and how to, if there is some kind of a flooding issue or scarcity, what to do. Otherwise, if you don't have the data, then it's suddenly one day you woke up and realize you're facing this huge water scarcity or flooding. So I think water budget, every state should have this kind of a water budget, prepare a water budget. And also, once you prepare the water budget, do a auditing also. That will help to plug the loopholes, leakages, and everything. So that's a very, very important thing. And if other states are also starting, that would be a very fantastic thing to do. So yeah, I think this is one of the important slides that we need to keep track, see clearly when it comes to ponds, I think Uttar Pradesh, nearly 50%, I think, has been encroached. And when it comes to like lakes, I think Tamil Nadu pretty much is the leading in that, these areas.